a gladiator war, and there's no prize. So they fight for thousands and thousands of years to find out who's the best gladiator. And that's all there is. There's just, I'm the best gladiator. And that's all. There's nothing. There's just some sort of declaration of victory, and then there's just panning the sea, the ocean of pain and suffering. That was the price of this one stupid little glory moment of saying, I'm really cool. That this isn't like a real risk equation, that you're rolling dice for somebody else. You're picking a straw for somebody else. You're gambling with somebody else's welfare. And that shouldn't be a little bit humbling. You shouldn't spend a little time maybe saying, wow, do I really have a right to do that? There's very few lives, very few people go through the little process unscathed and in a condition where they would at the end say, oh yeah, that was just fucking brilliant. You really have to have some personal experience with real horror or real nastiness to know what real nastiness is. I think you sort of have to have some shit fall on you for you to know what shit is. That's the only reason why it happens, is because they don't want to think too much. Because if they actually thought about the risk they were putting, the jeopardy they're putting their kids into, and the likely outcome of their life, they wouldn't fucking do it. You can't fix the game, jackass. How are you gonna fix a game of essentially this cannibalism idea? The idea that you really can't have great comfort without imposing the harm on somebody. Well, how bad does it have to get before you say, yeah, it's failed? So if there is a World War III and 1 billion people die of famine and murder, is that bad enough? I mean, how bad is it? How many holocausts does the human race have to go through? How many AIDS viruses? How many plagues? How many? What is the sufficient number of harm? And now let's go to the animal kingdom. How many animals have to be abused in scientific experiments? How many have to be consumed and used up in a factory farm system? How many yells and cries and tears have to be shed before you say enough, enough, no mas, no mas? Life comes with this whole tragic element, and that we really have to account for it in some way. You can't just keep ignoring the bloody, gut-spilling elephant in the room. I hope I just wish I could, take your knowledge of yourself and put it in, like being John Malkovich. I could inject it into those lives, just so you could get a taste of what it's like. I mean, fuck you people. Fuck your mocking lack of respect for how bad it can get, how bad it is. Fuck you.